everybody! Welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. I am your host, Chris the Werewolf Killer, and tonight we are playing Deception. Murder in nothing, I don't know. This is just Deception. It's a custom script made by me, and I am hosting it for these fine 8 people in this group. So let's get started. We will take a look at Robert the Vigormortis and his friend, Varg the Pitag, along with many of the other ones along the way. All townsfolk except for one, who's Blake, who doesn't know what's going on, but he drunk somebody. Let's find out what happens here in Blood on the Clocktower. We're gonna first stop is Chris A, our philosopher. Who's he philosophizing? Hey, look at here!
Hello.
Hello!
Let's see.
Look at all the power you may or may not have.
Hmm.
Would you like to use that power tonight? You do not have
I'm
to.
thinking now. Thinking I might use my power now and become a magician, just in case that's not in play, because that's always fun. Then again, I could become something like a raven keeper or a farmer.
It's true.
That could be interesting as well. But in case I get killed at night, and try and get killed at night. Let's use it and let's become a farmer.
All right. Chris A, by the power vested in me as the storyteller of all, I have changed you into a farmer. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. Now, storyteller decision I'm going to make here today because I haven't done this before. I have already decided what the bluffs are for the demon. And one of the bluffs is farmer. And I'm going to leave it in there because I chose the demon bluff rolls before this game even started. So if you hear people complain about it during the game, that's on me. But I'm going to keep it in there just because I put it in there already. And that's it. It's done. Besides, he was philosophized, so it is what it is. Alright, let's go to the next one. Robert. Hello! This must be the home of Varg.
Hello. Yes, it is.
Welcome back
Oh
to
gosh.
Ravenswood Bluff. Oh, you're all fluffed over
Oh
there.
yeah. Sorry.
You
Alright.
you got this. You got a great roll on your welcome back
Oh
tour.
boy.
You are
Great.
the pit hag.
Oh boy.
And your demon will be Robert.
Robert. Okay.
Yep, so that's all I can give you for now. But good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Enjoy. Salute. Hello, evil Robert.
Ew.
It's your first time in a long time. I don't think I've made you evil in a while.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling it, but it could be short.
You could do it.
Short's what people want.
Well, sometimes. But you
Okay,
are
what do you got for me?
the Vigor Mortis, and your minion is Varg. And your
Okay.
bluff rolls are Fortune Teller, Amnesiac, and Farmer.
Okay.
So, and that is all I got for you.
Okay.
So good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
I gave you choice today. Do you want to be good or evil?
Charm and some snakes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Varg. We'll see how that goes.
You're gonna hit Varg.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then good luck to you.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
And I'm gonna choose Varg. I'm not really gonna hit him.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. Well, if you're choosing him, then you're the demon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're not. I just wanted to scare you. So, nothing
All right.
happens. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Yep. Hello, Guami.
Whoa.
Look at you. You're good. Isn't that exciting?
Where's the catch?
There's no catch. You're good, and you're not even evil. I mean, or a twin. You are not a twin. I will tell you that right now.
Wow.
So see, I'm here
I'm
to
gonna
help.
claim it anyways.
Well, that's good. I would. You though will learn something, and you are going to learn that either Chris A or Jeremy is the poisoner.
Excuse me?
Chris A or Jeremy. You are now not a librarian. God dang it. I thought it was a minion role.
What am I then? There's no investigator.
Nope. There's a reason I didn't do that. Hmm.
Um.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Amnesiac.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, good luck, because you're going to pretend like you're the investigator today. I don't know what to do. I know what I'm going to do.
Better throw in a fib in, huh?
No. Hold on. We're going to fix this right quick. While
How
I'm
are
in
you
your room. Perfectly normal. So you are the investigator. What I told you
Alright.
was correct.
Chris A or Jeremy is the poisoner.
Yep.
Is that right?
That's what I
Okay.
said. That part of the information was what you were supposed to get. Alright, we'll see in a little bit.
Great.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Let's see. You are the clockmaker. Is that correct?
Good Wartox fodder. Excellent.
Good. You are getting a 1.
One? All right. I'll work with that.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go over Puzzle Master in the group, and I don't think there are any other roles that are a little off. So I will close the bigger rooms. Is this everybody? Are we 8 people? Yep, this is everybody. Hello! Good evening, and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower, where I have been murdered by one of you who may or may not have friends who assisted. I'm not really sure. But I will tell you this, that there is one role in this game that's a little odd. Well, there's 2. The Amnesiac, which, if there is an Amnesiac in the game, just talk to me during the day. You know how to do that one already. It's the Puzzle Master who's not in the Night Order. If there is a Puzzle Master in this, just private message me, and then I will private message you back during the day. That's how we're going to do that. With that said, find my killers. And if there is no puzzle master, it's irrelevant. You got like, we'll give you 7
As the puzzle
minutes.
master, I'm going to message you right now, Chris. You can look for it.
All right. Looking. Clean.
Jeremy.
Not at all conspicuous.
Rooms
I
are
don't know if I
open.
buy that.
That's a demon play, that is.
Chris, hey, would you like to
Ooh.
chat?
I'll chat to you, Gwami.
Oh, no. Well, as soon as breakout rooms are open, I think.
They are open,
Or
aren't
are they open?
They-
Oh,
they
shoot.
should be. Yep.
Hold on.
Talking
Oh,
to your
my screen wasn't
marionette
wide enough. I couldn't see it.
neighbor. Is Chris your
my
marionette?
room. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Lynn, do you want to talk?
Which one, Gwami?
Oh, God,
My
maybe
room?
I'm
Or your room?
Yep.
sure
Your
I
room.
can chat.
Okay.
Yours?
My room? Okay.
Varg, you want to chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go to you.
Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Who's
You're
left?
the
Matthew,
last-
it's you. It's you and I.
You're the last ones left at the party.
That's okay. That's okay. Do you want to chat?
Yeah.
Let's see what the first two running off to a room had to say to each other.
I was
Alright.
thinking about going magician, but
It's a little late now.
yeah, I
That's
was
probably
thinking
a
about.
little late to start with, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking, do I go magician and really cause chaos? Nah, let's leave it. I mean,
I don't know if oh, yeah, you can do that very first thing. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Do I go?
That's how the character works. I don't really
he's
get
our
info,
gatekeeper.
but I just get to bluff. And so I'll see what happens. It's been a while, so I might not be that good at this, because I don't think I've ever played as this character before.
Oh, that's cool. I will let you go try to connect. I think you'll probably want to connect with as many people as you can to see if someone bites.
It'd be really nice if somebody does. And if nobody does, I'm going to feel like a big fool. But thank you for telling me at least, so
That one's good.
no problem.
Interesting. I don't know what role it is that he was claiming.
But that he says he is a mate, but
I mean, you know.
yeah, I don't know who you should check next. I mean,
I
you
was
could always,
thinking of just working around the circle because I
Yeah.
check my neighbors first.
Yep.
You know, depending on what deaths are, obviously, but that would put Jeremy and Matthew up next. But I can always just adjust
yeah,
based on
I
what
mean,
I hear or whatever.
I would put someone you trust. Like I know I'm good. I doubt. I'm just trying not to metagame this too much. I don't think Chris would make me like a say if there was a Vortox in the game or something, you know, make me like a red herring or anything like that.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
one-
I gotta know. So unless I was poisoned or drunk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I would put. I know I'm good. So if you ever want to use me to put up against someone you don't.
Yep, he definitely took the fortune teller.
Say that I am that role, but I'm just gonna say out there if we can make a Vortox check.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
we do
well-
it. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll head that.
And I'm kind of okay with dying, but I just need to. Well, that's all I'll say. But
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. I'll head back.
all right, Sam.
All right. Sounds
What'd you
good.
do?
Investigator.
Oh, okay. Well, then
All
I know
right.
you didn't get me. Here's a question. Did you get Varg in a pig?
No. Should I have?
No, not necessarily, but I was a little suspicious of his claim, so.
All right.
Would have been a good minion claim, I think, so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
evil twin, but it's no fun being on the team with it because they have no power. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like of all the minions, the last thing you want when you're evil is one that has no power. So
Oh, please don't tell me there's an evil twin.
Blake,
No,
you
we
want
were
to
just talking about it. We were just talking about it. There isn't.
Yes.
There isn't one from Noel what I've heard.
Jeremy, I'm not your evil twin.
No, you're not.
No, you're my evil twin.
Blake, you want to chat?
yeah, we can chat, Jeremy.
And I'll go to you.
Robert, you want to chat about it?
Sure. For the record, I am no one's evil twin.
Myro?
Yeah.
Matthew, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
All right. My room.
Okay.
A lot of chaos ensuing already, with breakout rooms closing in a little less than 30 seconds. We're going to close it up and see what happens in this blood on the clock tower. What was it? Animal that does it? No, it's different Muppet that. Oh, the yip guys. Yip, 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 yip. Enough of that. Let's bring everybody back.
Huh.
Nobody.
That would be a no, Robert.
And if anybody has anything they need to say, I'll let you talk for a minute or so before I open nominations if anybody wants to say anything or needs to say anything to me.
Has anybody heard of any outsiders?
Could have
Right,
it's
thank
0,
you.
1, or 2. So
What was that, Lynn?
Read the Fangu, Blake.
I would like to jump. So if someone's heard of
Apparently, I knew it. I knew it.
I heard Jeremy is
Jeremy
a
was
puzzle
pretty
master.
outward about.
I'm not really the
I mean,
puzzle
wouldn't
master.
hurt
Guys.
to just look him up at night anyway.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wah, wah.
so no, is that a no?
I haven't heard of any. But you didn't tell me.
one
anything,
won't
so-
one won't know, one won't want to come out, and the other two are a bit.
Anybody have any suspicions that their info might be poisoned?
Who wouldn't come out?
It's possible that my info's poisoned,
Clutch
but
probably wouldn't want to come out straight away.
Chick wouldn't
because
know. Goon might not come out.
I have no idea. I
you
couldn't
might not want to
figure
come
it
out to.
All right, nominations are open. Let's do what we need to
That
do.
could be potentially a good choice if there is actually a puzzle master in the game. Potentially. I wouldn't waste it yet.
But there's definitely not good twin, bad twin.
All right, I found out that both me and Robert are both good twins. So
How does that work?
Something
so
to
there's no evil twin.
We were switched at the hospital. It was a whole thing.
Mm.
Same in the same role, like okay.
The twins are modded upside down.
Thing is, there's loads of reasons for like double claims and stuff anyway. So
Was there a double claim?
no, I've not heard of any, but there's loads of potential reasons for double claims. You've got like Pixie.
We have a small script, so I think if there's maybe like an investigator in play, they could go ahead and out their people and we could vote them out.
I'd agree with that.
Even if one of them is me, you can vote me out, that's fine. We'll just have to get the other one.
The other one.
The other one.
Everyone claim investigator.
I saw Jeremy as the shithead, so.
Or if a fortune teller got a yes, let's run with it.
Any nominations, folks?
It could be a Vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably should execute someone.
Yeah.
Art, do you like your character this game?
Do I like my character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I trust the two people who I talked to today, so I don't want to execute Jeremy or Chris.
Really?
There goes my possible nomination.
I mean, you can nominate them. I'm just saying I trust them, so I wouldn't vote on them.
What do you mean? What do you mean, really, Guami?
Huh.
Are you a fortune teller or an investigator that got pings on me and Chris?
That would be a yes.
Then we need to kill Chris.
Not a good kill.
Or it's a Vortex game.
Yeah.
It might be Vortex.
Everyone's
least
hinting
Chris-
at Vortox, and I think you're all Vortoxes.
Look, I talked to Guami today, and I could tell Guami thought I was evil. Well, I don't know if he got that mechanically or socially, but you can kill me if you want. But if you got another ping, Guami, it's that person, unless it's a Vortex.
All right, I'll nominate Jeremy.
Guami nominates Jeremy. State your case.
It's probably a Vortex and he's probably good, but he did say we kill him, so let's give it a try.
And your defense?
Jeremy.
Oh,
Any
sorry.
defense?
I am good. I forgot he nominated me. I am good. I would rather kill the other ping, but if I would kill that ping next if you kill me today, which is fine.
All right. And with that, I will start the countdown as soon as I change the time.
Mom, you said you had a ping? Why are we voting on this? Anybody?
Vortex?
Investigator ping.
I know, but you said there was an investigator ping on him.
Yeah.
It was Guami's investigator ping,
Yeah.
Who was the other one?
and you believe that Guami is the investigator and he's going to come out with his ping day one?
Yeah, it's a little sus.
Why not?
Why not?
Because in my
Oh,
experience, with Guami,
because
that's
everybody
pretty
else was
rare.
nominating. Yeah.
I'm actually okay with dying. If Jeremy's the demon, I'd hate to
No,
give him this out, but
he's not the demon. His minion.
What
is
did
the
you
worst
see?
case.
What minion did you see, Guami?
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if anybody thinks they're poisoned.
4 is enough.
a poison.
Oh.
I saw poison.
Well, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I'll come out with my info then, in case it matters. But I'm an empath who got a 0, since I'm probably going to die.
Oh, wow.
So that could be poisoned.
All right. Do we want to nominate anybody else? I'll start the countdown.
I'll nominate Chris A, because I'd rather he die than me.
Jeremy nominates Chris A because he would
Is
rather
that was your
he
other
dies.
thing, Guami?
Yeah.
And your case?
Yeah, I know I'm not evil. So if it is a Vortex game, though, I would kill one of me or Chris. I would rather it be Chris, but that's up to you guys. I will not tie it, though.
And Chris A, how do you feel about his accusations today?
Yeah, I am good. I will be getting some information later, so I'd rather not die right now.
All right. And with that, if there's nothing else, I will start the countdown.
It's way more suspicious than me.
Yeah,
need my
but I
info
don't
right
think
now.
we can afford to tie it.
Let's put 5 on it. What's the problem?
Unbelievable.
I find it
Well,
interesting.
Chris, tie it, and then we're both safe.
Well, but if it's a
Um,
Vortex game, then we've got to get 6
That's a
on
problem.
No,
All right.
this is good.
Well,
3 is not enough.
here's my I'm just curious for the people who voted for Jeremy, who hard claimed a role on day one, but then didn't vote for Chris, who just said, "Oh, I'll get information eventually." Why did you feel more? So Lynn, I think maybe Robert voted. Why did you feel more okay with voting out?
I have trust issues with Jeremy, straight up. I'm just gonna say it, and I will always 90% of the time vote on him. So
I was just worried about tying it. I don't know anything about either of their. Well, I mean, I know what Jeremy's claiming with an empath zero.
I know. Yeah, Chris told me what he's claiming. So
Is he claiming empath?
No.
Lying.
Not empath.
Is he claiming poisoner?
I'm gonna
Then we
start the
should kill
timer
him.
again.
He did not claim poisoner.
5 seconds.
I'll nominate Lynn.
Woohoo! With 2 seconds left, Blake nominates Lynn. State your case.
It's becoming a tradition that I at some point have to nominate Lynn because no one else does. Again, Jeremy could totally beat the demon, and we could just get a day one win. But I did somewhat believe his initial claim, and I feel very odd about getting the votes on Jeremy and then people not putting votes on Chris. Like we could have gotten 5 on Chris, who had a much weaker defense, in my opinion. Sorry, I forgot this is actually Lynn's on the block. I think she.
You put her there too.
But that actually was a part of it. Her voting in day one. I don't know anything about her, and Jeremy claimed empath, and we're willing to just toss him out like that. I don't know why. So.
You are really, really stretching and wow, really? Holy
one more.
smokes. Let me tell you this. I will not claim the role I am. I claimed my role to Robert, and I would not claim that as the demon in a million friggin' years. But be my guest if you want to kill me. I am a good player, though. I am the clockmaker. You can kill me if you want to, but it doesn't matter. But I don't believe Jeremy empath coming out right away on day one. That's the thing.
Only after I got on the block, and I thought you guys were going to kill me for sure.
I'm not evil. I'm a clockmaker. I got clockmaker 1. Do what you will with it.
All right. And with that, if there's no more pertinent info, we're going to start the countdown here. And
I mean, obviously, yeah, we can't tie it. But I just want to make sure. Okay, well.
You said we can't tie it, so I put my hand up. You're right. We can't tie it.
I just want to go on record that I voted for the demon on day one.
Oh, really?
The only one.
And then 1 vote is not enough. And I will just go right back to the countdown, unless anybody wants to nominate.
Nope. We'll end it tomorrow.
I'll nominate Blake.
I was like half a second away. Robert nominates Blake. State your case.
Well, my case is that, he's arguing that we should kill someone other than Jeremy because Jeremy's claimed a role. He's also said he was okay to die. So, I mean, I'll vote for it. If Blake would rather kill himself than Jeremy, let's do it. Otherwise, let's move on.
Okay. And Blake, your defense to that accusation?
Yeah, I'm okay with dying. I'm okay with dying. I mean, again, we can't tie it. So if you want to get 5, if people believe Jeremy and you want to get 5, go for it. But that's all I have.
I mean, I'll get a read on Guami, but I'll more than likely be the death at night. So
You're assuming you'll still be alive if you really are the empath.
No.
Like.
True, but it does force the demon's hand.
Right.
The demon is Guami, yes.
Or
evil.
We have other videos. I think even if it's not Guami, because then it really starts to narrow down between the 4 of you. So.
All right.
What do we think?
And that was Blake's defense. So if we're ready to go, I'm going to start the countdown here.
Well, we'll see what happens in the night. I'm okay to vote on this.
I feel like this is a better kill, but I just don't want to tie this. Because if we tie
Everybody
this,
keeps their hand up. It's fine. If everybody keeps their hand up, it's fine.
That's what I mean, right?
Let me get ready for Jeremy to pull his back.
Okay. Just get ready for Jeremy. All right, 5 is enough to take it away from Jeremy and put it onto Blake. Blake is marked for execution, and I will start this countdown again.
Like it.
4, 3, 2, 1, And with that, Blake has been executed and dies. And how would you like to die?
You tell me. I can never do this part. You tell me.
Okay, so Blake is just sitting in his room because he's very, very calm, collected, and he sits in his room. And as he's sitting there, you see that 55-inch screen TV fall onto his head, crush
Ow.
him, bust his head open, and he bleeds to death on his floor. It's very sad, and I'm very, very sad about this. I hope that he comes back someday. But not today, because he's dead and we're moving on. Enjoy the night. Boy, and I really don't know how every time I play with Guami, it's just something about Guami. When I get with Guami, something makes me mess up my information just a little bit that I give him, and I have to figure out how to fix it, and it's always Guami. But I fixed it. And if you saw it early on, I did have to do a little token maneuvering. I changed him from the librarian to the investigator. Whoops! But at least the game continued. He was getting bad information anyways, who cares? We're going back to Jeremy here. Let's go see what he's got to say. Is there anybody after Jeremy? Let's see Jeremy Berg. Yep, okay. I don't want to go to him too early, because if I go to him too early, he's going to... There's probably not a poisoner or an amnesiac or philosopher, and I want to make sure that that stuff stays in the game. So Jeremy. Thank you very much. Well, hello.
All right. So I'm going to get another night of info because of that debacle. So that was nice.
Yeah, Mr. Empath.
Here's my issue. I checked Varg. Blake is dead. If Guami's telling the truth about Investigator, that makes Crisea the minion. So Guami's good, Crisea's good. That's a 33% chance that I hit the demon if I pick one of the three. So do I want to play as demon? Or do I just want to clear someone? I'm going to pick Robert.
All right, you are picking Robert.
Yep.
All right.
Any news?
The news is you are the Vigor Mortis.
Really?
Yep, good luck to you. And I hope, yeah, I guess, I will be back later.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Hey, this is on you.
I knew it was down to those three. All right.
You know what this reminds me of? This one time I was playing this game where this klutz fell on his face and decided to pick the guy. I'll be back. Good luck. And what are you pretending to be?
Magician.
Magician, okay. I just want to know that.
But even then, I can still say that that was a bluff just to try and see if I could get people to come out and know secretly I'm the snake charmer or whatever bullshit. So
that's fine. If you get a new bluff, you can tell me tomorrow night.
cool. Right now, I'm bluffing as magician.
Gotcha. And do you need any information on how that works, just so you know?
What, magician or?
Yeah, you kind of know how that works. It's been a while
Yeah.
since you played, so okay. You got any questions?
I know how it works. I don't think I've ever gotten this character before in a deal, so I'm just kind of like, oh yes, I'm definitely on evil team. Haha.
Oh.
And then people say you're playing sus, just be like, oh, but I'm the magician, so. And I came out day one to people as magician, so.
Good move. I like it. So, you are the pit hag though. So what do you want to do?
I want to turn someone into something else. I want to turn. I'm gonna turn I'm gonna turn Chris A into the klutz.
Into the klutz. Perfect. Okay. I will see you later then. Thank you.
Awesome.
What's going on here? Uh-oh. I think we lost somebody. There goes the poison snake charmer. I did just inform him, and I missed that because what it was. He said you're very mean for doing that to him, and he's very upset. And now I'm officially back to get your pick as.
This is my predicament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris A is probably the minion.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be outed. So I'm going to leave him alive and hope that they kill him. I don't know what his thing is. Then you've got Robert Lynn Matthew. I think I killed Matthew, and I say that I got a 1 last night, which means either Gwami or Varg would have been the snake charmer. And then I don't know if the math works out, but I think it's not going to work out either way. So I'm going to kill Matthew.
Okay, you're gonna kill Matthew. Is what you with all that you finally that was your decision. Perfect. All right, sounds good. Thank you. So with him, let me make sure. Okay, with him killing Matthew, snake charmer is done. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to Chris, and then I am done. All right, we're back in this.
Hello.
Hello, you are now the klutz.
Okay.
That is all. Good luck to you.
Yay.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, and that is it. And I'll wait until 9:05. I'll wait 5 more seconds, and then I will close up the rooms. And I hope that this is going well. This is getting a little chaotic. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Oh, we're not all back, so hold on. Let's try this again. Hello. Oh, we're still not all back. Wait, yes, we are. Lynn's just got her camera off. Hello and welcome back, everybody. After a long night, I hope you got my message. We had some people lose out. Anyways, back to the game. Matthew has died in the night. And I will open the breakout rooms. You will all have a few minutes.
Like,
Okay.
Who was that?
Chris.
Yeah, we can chat, Chris.
That is
Or do you
weird.
want to talk?
Who asked?
Joining your
I'll come to
room.
your. I'll come. Okay.
I'm
Who
joining
just
your
asked me
room.
to
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, it was me.
Well,
Okay, yeah. Let's go to my room.
Well, we are not going to find out whether it's a Vortox or not.
I take it you're the flower girl.
I know what's going on here. Let's find out.
So, fair warning. I'm the Vigor Mortis, or was. I got snake charmed last night.
Okay.
So, I have no idea who it is, but we're on different teams.
Okay, well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I thought it was the neighborly thing to do since we didn't get a talk yesterday.
Okay, I think I know who the demon is then. Thank you for telling me.
Alrighty. Obviously I'm going to come try to kill you today, but
It seems reasonable.
All right, man. Good luck.
Okay.
Poor Varg.
Oh, did you want bluffs? I don't think you want the bluffs now, do you?
I'm fine with that.
Do you want them? I'll give them to
Sure.
you.
Sure.
They were fortune teller, amnesiac, farmer,
Thank you very much.
and I claimed fortune teller to somebody. But
Okay.
All right.
Thank
all
you.
right, later.
Bye.
He was a very nice demon. Varg's like, oh no. Robert was very nice to him. I mean, he told him what was about to happen. So, I mean, let's see what happens in this next room.
And Guami is good if Lynn is telling the truth and not Puzzle
Well-
Master drunk.
But this is the thing. I'm pretty certain that you're good because I got turned to a pit hag. I got turned by a pit hag. So pit hag's still alive.
Right. And so if I was a demon, then I mean, yeah, because there's no imp. The imp would have to kill themselves at night in order to.
Exactly. So
Yeah. So
you're good.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I thought
can't-
I'd come to you. That's why I thought I'd come to you and tell you literally all my information.
I can't help you with the choice because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
As
so
I say,
lost.
I philosophized myself the first day into the farmer. So I was like, right, get some information.
And
Because
you're
then
a
if I
pit hag.
die, then sort of a good player will become a farmer, and that will confirm. That's basically a confirmation. That will
That was
hopefully.
a good pick. Yeah.
I mean, I was tempted to go something like magician. You should try that. Confused evil, but I'll pick farmer. It was basically between farmer and raven keeper, but then obviously now that's redundant because
Because I'm the magician. And I got him basically to tell me he thinks I'm his minion.
Huh.
So he told me he was the Vigor Mortis. And he also told me the bluffs. He told me the bluffs were Fortune Teller, Farmer, Amnesiac.
I love this. This is awesome. Nice move by
So
Varg.
Robert is the Vigor Mortis. He's the person we have to kill today. I don't know why I didn't tell you. Maybe because I think you're the minion, but
I don't know if that works.
what part of it doesn't work for you?
The part where I got investigator things and there's no vortex.
Could be Puzzle Master.
Is Blake the puzzle master?
It's possible. I don't think he'd say he was willing to die if he really was the Puzzle Master. It might be Chris A.
Interesting. Interesting. This is good. That's good.
I got a 1 last night.
Okay. Well, it could be Guami, but I don't think it's necessarily Guami. I got stink charm. I was the demon. I was Vigor Mortis. Varg was my minion.
Ah. What were you?
Viga.
You were Vigo.
I think we need to kill Varg today.
Okay.
Because I don't know what minion he was. I didn't talk to him yesterday.
Okay.
And then so he could be, he could be Pit Hag or something. If the Viga kills him, he'll keep his power.
Yeah.
I gave him the bluffs today though, just to be sporting.
Okay. Today. Oh, so he doesn't know.
That's so good. This is so good. Varg is doing a great job with magician. We got
Well,
these guys
it's not,
talking their
like,
nonsense.
I don't know.
Yeah, he thinks it's my. I don't know what he thinks of right now. This is going to be
Guami,
a problem.
because Guami,
You haven't heard? There's been a snake charm.
Blake, did you hear that?
No, I didn't. You were evil, Matthew.
No, the person. Does anybody want to share in the room?
Alexa. What the heck am I doing?
I'm trying to
Nominations
share
are
my
open.
information.
Don't worry
Alright.
about what I just talked about to my Alexa.
Alexa, open nominations.
Open nomination.
Alexa, share
Alright.
screen.
I'm gonna nominate.
Wait,
Robert.
no, you're not. What? He didn't do
Chris
that.
said
Take that back.
nominations are open.
Take that back.
He did say they're open.
I
Yeah, I
nominate
said-
Robert.
Varg nominates Robert. State your case.
That's very fair.
Robert is the demon. He came out to me. I'm the magician. I went to him and I said, I'm the. What's the plan? He told me he was the vigor mortis. He told me that the bluffs were fortune teller, farmer, and amnesiac. He is the demon. We should execute him today.
Well, here's my defense, because a good part of that is true. Some key details aren't, though. I started the game as the Big Mortis. Varg was my minion. I didn't talk to him day one. Last night, I was snake charmed. I don't know who the demon is, but it's not me. And the demon is a Vigor Mortis. We should kill Varg as the minion. If you want to kill me after, that's fine, but that's what we got.
That is not what happened.
100%.
That is not what happened. I'm the magician.
So
And it's because you thought I was the minion.
I believe Robert, but I did get a 0 on Varg the first time, and then I got a 1 last night on Varg and Guam.
So Guami really was the
Puzzle
minion.
Master?
I was right. I was right. Oh my god. Guami's the real minion.
Blake,
Oh my
were you
God, Robert-
Puzzle Master?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
could-
Jeremy, you're Puzzle
Look
Master.
at that.
No, I picked you,
I'm fine with
Jeremy.
that.
I picked you, Jeremy, and I got Matthew as the demon. So I don't think you're Puzzle Master drunk.
So what minion was Varg then?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him day one.
See? I told you.
I've heard there's a pit hag in play.
Well,
That's
I'm
why we got to
Oh,
put Varg
who's
down.
the pinhead?
How can there be a pit hag when I got a poisoner?
I got pit hacked
Oh.
last night.
Oh, well.
so then Guami really is the minion.
Didn't
He's
get
the claiming investigator. Because now we're just two people who have bad info, right?
Well,
There's
maybe
no
one
Vortox,
is.
because Robert said it's a Vigor Mortis game.
Do we have any? Oh,
Uh,
any more pertinent information we'd like to share? Or
Doesn't make any sense.
Robert?
I think it's pertinent to say that if I was indeed the demon, I wouldn't come out with the snake charmer thing on day 2.
No.
That's not my brand. It's ballsy. Yeah, I don't do ballsy.
Anything else?
All right.
Otherwise,
Oh, Robert.
we'll
say you could have been evil.
Because Robert literally told me he's the demon because I'm the magician, and we're just gonna say no, we're not gonna vote on this.
You're not the magician, bud.
I am the magician.
all right.
All the question.
I've been
I
claiming
was-
magician since literally day one, right? Jeremy, I told you I was a magician day one.
You did claim
Yeah,
magician.
but you would
on day
know
one.
that as the minion. You would
And
know
then I
there
went
wasn't a
to
magician in
Guami.
play.
Yeah.
And then I went to Guami, who was the investigator.
Okay,
And
so
I said,
you think
I,
you have bad info, and
But I
Guami
asked-
has bad info.
I asked Guami if you were one of the pings because I thought magician would be a fantastic minion bluff.
Okay, so Guami has bad info, right? Because Robert is claiming that I'm the minion, which I'm not. I'm saying that Robert's the demon. Now you have info, Jeremy, saying that Guami is the minion, or at least Guami is evil. I think Robert and Guami are the evil team together. We should kill Robert first and then Guami. And you can kill me too, because I don't care. I'm the magician. I already did my thing. I exposed who the demon was.
I don't think so. I don't know.
That would mean Lynn was Puzzle Master drunk or lying about her.
No,
one.
Lynn got a Clockmaker 1 as
No,
me
she
and
said she
Varg.
got a 1, so that's why that also adds up.
Then
No, I was
Those are
saying
the
it can't be
major points.
Guami and it can't be Guami and
if it
Robert.
was a,
No, it would
Wait,
be Robert
so-
and Varg.
it had Lynn would have.
Lynn could be Puzzle
Yeah,
Master
yeah,
drunk. Lynn could be Puzzle Master drunk, and that would make sense with the minion demon.
Okay, but if there's Puzzle Master, then there's one person who's supposed to get bad info, right? Right now we have Jeremy got a 0 on me, night 0, right? So that would have been bad if you think I'm evil. Guami saw 2 people as poisoner. Chris, you said it's Pit Hag, so that's wrong.
Yep.
So, but we know it's not Vortox because
But you
Robert
could be
said it was
poisoner,
Vigor
Varg,
Mortis.
and you could have poisoned either Jeremy or
I guess that's possible, but
Guami.
if that's the case, I would have had to have hit Guami, and Guami would have still had to have seen a poisoner. But
or
I'm-
Jeremy. Because
Varg-
Jeremy's getting a 1, which still works on you.
Or you poisoned me night one. Guami's puzzle master
But
drunk.
there's no poisoner, right? Because Chris said he got pit hagged, so I can't be
Yeah.
the poisoner. That possibility is out the window.
Well, he could be a goon who's now playing for evil.
It
Can
could
I
be
ask
a
a
goon.
pertinent? I know like this nomination is running long, but can I get a pertinent question to Bar really quickly?
Yes.
Do you when did this magician trickery happen? Day 1 or just
Today.
now? Day 2? Today?
No, just now, today.
Robert, so you just
When
like
I
didn't
went to
talk.
Varg and said I went to Varg and said I was snake charmed last night. I even gave him the bluffs. I said I'm coming after him to kill him. I just, I telegraphed it for him, and he nominated me right away.
Now, does that sound likely at all to you that a good now player would come to the evil and say, "Here are the bluffs"? Or does this all sound like a big story that Robert's trying to tell to get out of getting voted?
No, I think it's gotta be Robert. All right, I think it's got. I think
Look,
Robert.
if you execute Robert and the game doesn't end, you can kill me. And he really did
Well,
get
the
snake
game won't
charmed, but-
end, obviously, but hey,
Yeah,
But-
wasting
All right.
time here.
I mean, he,
All right. Yep.
All right.
I think we've had a pretty good conversation.
yeah.
It's
that
been a
was
couple
robust.
minutes, so let's see what you guys have. What you guys decide. There's a lot of info. Varg's got his claim. Robert's got his claim. Let's see what happens.
Jeremy, you know I do dumb shit.
What?
You know I do dumb shit sometimes, like evil twin. What need I remind
No,
you?
I believe you. I don't
Come on,
think you
guys.
make this play.
Come on, we have one more vote. Come on, Lynn.
Chris my
Really?
I don't believe you, Barb.
Really,
I'm
you guys
sorry.
don't believe this? Really,
I'd like to
really, you're going to
nominate
believe
Varg.
that Robert got snake charmed, came to the minion, and then said, "Hey, I'm snake charmed. Here are the bluffs." You really believe that happened?
I wish you would have like said all that before you nominated. I mean, it didn't really matter.
I
But
did say all
really-
that.
No, but you nominated him first, and then you. So at least I wasn't in the room until
All right,
the
fine.
nomination ended.
That's fine. I thought everybody heard me, but I guess if not, that's fine.
I'd like to nominate Varg, please.
Robert would nominate Varg. State your case.
Most of it's already been said. Varg is the minion, and it's a Big Mortis game, so I don't know who the demon is, but I know who the minion is.
All right, and Varg, your defense.
This is a bad kill. I'm the magician. I mean, you could kill me because my ability is spent. I came out. But if we're doing that, then we might as well kill Robert, since now he's claiming to be a good snake charmered demon, so he has no ability. You could also kill Guami, who's an investigator with bad information. Because now you think I'm the minion, so Guami has bad info. Jeremy got a 0 on me, but we know it's a pit hag game, so I couldn't have poisoned him, so I'm not the minion. I'm not the poisoner. I'm not the pit hag. I'm not whatever. I'm the magician. Don't kill me.
All right. And if there's any more pertinent info, I'm going to start the countdown that hasn't been already said.
I think Lynn's the pit hag.
I am not the pit hag.
Lynn, did you trust Robert day 1?
I did make a joke to him about him being evil,
vote on me.
possibly, but I chose to trust him based off him doing 1-for-1. But I mean, he could have been evil and just blow me smoke. But I asked him if he wanted to do a 1-for-1 because I didn't care. I'm Clockmaker, so I really don't care about admitting that I'm Clockmaker. But you seem to be willing at giving out his role, so.
What did he give you?
3 is enough on Varg, just to point that out. And
Gave her fortune teller.
Fortune teller, yeah. And he said he checked Varg and me and got a no first night. I don't know what. Well, he obviously wouldn't have made up any info if he's claiming he got snake charmed last night. So.
Oh, I was going to say that I checked Matthew and Jeremy and got a yes, but unfortunately I was no longer the demon.
Can I? 3's enough. Does anyone feel like Chris is evil here? The snake charmer just by.
I think he's evil.
I do too.
Because of the
but
way
I
he's
think
voting.
I think we kill Varg today to take away.
I
well, guess it
originally
doesn't
was
matter.
the
We could kill Chris.
philosopher.
But my thing is, if so, here's the thing: if Chris was the pit hag, why pit hag him? Like, why not pit hag a good player? Like, 'cause I just feel like that's a weird move to me.
Jeremy
if he-
nominates Chris A.
Jeremy nominates Chris A. State your case.
I believe Robert. So Varg's not the demon. He's just the minion. I know I'm good. That leaves 3 other people. I think the best information for me is that Varg is the poisoner, poisoned me on night one, which is why I got bad information, and then didn't poison me today, so I got good information. Chris A, who snake charmed Robert, then came up with a pit hag play because he probably didn't expect to become the demon. That to me makes more sense.
Okay. And your defense there, Chris A?
Well, I originally was the philosopher. I've been pit hagged. I'm not going to say what I've been pit hagged to do. Blake does know. Varg's story fits more with the information that we already have. So after this, I will be nominating Gwami because I believe that Gwami is probably the minion.
All right.
It's more. We definitely have a pit hag, not a poisoner.
All right. And if there's no more pertinent information, I will start the countdown.
What do we think here?
Well, I'll let you think about it.
Do you want me to vote? Not
Just
vote?
rather kill Varg, or do we want to take a shot at Chris?
Not the minion.
Or why don't we
I'd
take a
rather
shot?
So far,
What?
fine.
Not the minion.
Why don't we take a shot at Gwami? If you now have a 1, which I know you're not Puzzle Master drunk, which I mean, if Chris A is lying, then it could be that there's a poisoner who would have then poisoned you last night. But if Chris A is telling the truth, your 0 should be, or your 1 should be correct, and that would point to Gwami being evil for sure.
That's
And I
you
also-
also
not enough.
investigator info.
I did not believe that investigator day 1 thing. That doesn't mean he's evil for sure, but just based off of the info we've got, it seems like Gwami is not a bad kill.
Yep, I'm going to nominate Gwami.
Chris nominates Gwami. State your case.
He's claiming investigator seeing a poisoner. I've got pit hack, so I know there's no poisoner. So Gwami could be minion, and he could be the demon, but I believe he's probably more likely to be the minion. So I think we should go for this instead of Varg.
All right. And Gwami, state
Jeremy voting.
state your defense, please.
I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know. I think eliminating Varg would eliminate a couple worlds.
Yeah.
In case my investigator thing was correct, Jeremy would be a minion, and with Lynn's clockmaker, that would make Varg the demon. If we eliminate that world, I think that could help us narrow down.
Jeremy were a minion, why would he lie and say 0 the first day? When you want to say 1 to put blame on somebody else?
Yeah, that's why he's trying to put blame on me.
I know, but the first day you'd said 0.
Right.
Which would have been Blake and Varg.
Right. So then he changed it to a 1 now that Blake's dead.
But your
to pin it on me.
investigator thing on me and Chris only adds up if Robert's lying.
Or I was the puzzle master drunk.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
or
that would
poison,
also
either
add
one.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think we
then
keep it on
Jeremy's
Varg. Just
lying.
But if you
I
were the
think
puzzle
so, too.
master drunk, then what happened to Jeremy's information
And Lynn's information.
and Lynn's information? Doesn't add up. If two
Lynn's
people
info-
with bad
Lynn's
information-
info is-
There's too many holes.
Lynn's
I
info
mean-
is correct if Robert's telling the truth.
Robert's
Right.
telling the truth,
It was.
which he's not. But there's still 2 people with bad information, right?
Which is why I
Which there
think
should
you're the
be.
poisoner.
But there is no poisoner if Chris A is telling the truth about being pit hagged. And if he's not, then
Yes.
he's the poisoner and we should kill
Because
him
I
and not
think
me.
Chris A is the snake charmer who is just saying that there is a pit hag all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't
Shouldn't
believe
we have
Chris
killed
is pit
him?
hag.
If Lynn's info about Clockmaker 1 was correct, the spaces in between Robert would be either me or you, Jeremy.
No,
No, she said she got a 1, so that would
Got
be
a
Robert
1.
and Varg.
me and Varg.
All right. If there's any more pertinent information, I will start the countdown here. All right.
Are you voting on this?
I would think I'd rather kill
Right
Varg.
now, it's just evil hands up, possibly.
Oh.
What?
Nope,
Oh,
Not great.
well, we don't want to tie this, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Nope.
Well, we're not tying now.
4 votes is enough. Guami is now marked for execution.
Oh, we had it right.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
That's not good.
I think something's up with Lynn.
And I will.
Yeah.
I think our clockmaker info is not correct.
Oh, so now I'm cleared all of a sudden? We can kill Robert again?
Is anybody interested
That's
in
so off book
nominations?
for Lynn to do something as a snake charmer. You know, she usually picks herself a snake charmer.
I will slowly.
Well, if she trusted your fortune teller one, she
Yeah.
could pick you to whatever. But I mean, I agree. She
5
Whatever.
seconds for nominations.
I mean, someone could nominate Lynn. But
Everybody would have to vote.
The
Yeah.
demon. I'm not even a minion. This is a useless. Just running around
right.
the freaking clock tower.
And Guami
Making
has been marked for death, and he is executed and dies. Guami, how would you like to die?
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good question. In my sleep.
Guami was laying in his bed
Oh no.
with his music playing, white noise, so he couldn't hear the loud, obnoxious mob break through his front door and rip him to shreds in his purple sheets, causing them to become pink with his blood included. I think that's right. Anyways, he has died, and the game continues. Everybody's allowed to go to their break rooms. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just assign you to the storyteller room, Becky. I don't know if there'll be a second game, but we will see. And
Yeah, go ahead.
yep, I did. All right. Robert.
I'm driving home, so you have to move me. I'm just
Oh.
listening.
No problem. Listen away. Let's see. I gotta go see Robert, who is now a poison snake charmer, which is irrelevant. And this game is getting interesting. I cannot believe that Varg survived that day. So you are the snake charmer, poisoned, but you get to pick. Nothing.
what's the point of that exactly?
I don't know, but it's part of the rules. Oh, because somebody could, in certain scripts, I guess they could keeper you or something, make you healthy. I don't know.
Well, geez, who do I? I'll just I'll choose Lynn.
Okay, and nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Surprise, surprise. Man, Varg weaseled his way out of there pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I did that wrong. I mean, obviously, but I was like, it's not super fun when the demon just comes out and like, oh, I got them, and throws everyone under the bus. So I decided to make it sporting, and I mean, it was sporting.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, that was good. It was a good move by him to use that your generosity, if you will, against you.
Yeah, but like, so I literally have no idea who the snake charmer is. I mean, I kind of thought it was Chris, but it could be Lynn, and it honestly could be Jeremy. So that just tells you where I'm at.
You're all over the board. That's fair. I'll tell you who it isn't.
And
you.
yeah, and if Varga's the pit hag, I mean, he could make a new demon. There's all kinds of shit that could happen. So I don't even know what minion he was. I should have played that, at least gotten that before I give him bluffs.
That was a slight rookie mistake there. You should have at least got some more info before you let him. But it was very nice of you and very sporting to give him all that information
there we go.
For him to use against you.
So I get an asterisk for the loss, right? That it was sporting. It was a sporting loss.
I like
all
it.
Right, thanks, Chris.
Yep, see you later. Good luck. Man, I am impressed you made it through that. You made a good case, and I agreed with the
Logical
case,
conclusion.
but I was like, it's hard to get away from a snake charmer and not believe that they were snake charmed.
I hate Snake Charmer so fucking much, but I did it because he literally told me the bluffs after, and I had been claiming magician the whole time, and I was like, easy.
Yep.
I just have to get like one more person to believe me than anybody else. And somehow we threw it out of Guami. I'm so fucking happy right now.
I can't.
Oh, so stressed.
Your bluff that you made up on the fly is worked to your advantage there.
I love magician bluffs. If nothing else, that's like such a good bluff. It's like that and like king bluffing is so fun as the demon.
That's kind of
It's
why
like-
I put the magician in with the snake charmer to kind of offset the snake charmer a little bit
Yeah.
too. So I mean, it kind of worked to my. I didn't think it would work this good, but it worked pretty good for you.
Works really well.
So
I think
yep.
I think as revenge, I want to turn Robert into the goon.
Robert into the goon.
On the offhand chance the demon will pick him, turn him evil, and then just be like, "Welcome back."
That's awesome.
Back to Team Evil, and then it'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's definitely Varg."
Yeah.
Just get
All
the
right.
demon and the evil goon into final two, and be like,
That's hilarious.
nobody
I
else
love it.
picks except for the demon anymore. There's no other choosing rules. So if the demon chooses him tonight, we have 3 evil people still left alive in final 3 or final 6, whatever this is, 5.
Final,
Which is really strong.
Yes.
And one of those people is the Klutz, and if we can kill the Klutz, and there's 3 out of the 4 remaining people alive are all evil. That seems like a pretty strong strat. So let's hope and pray that that's what happens. I'm going to turn Robert into the goon.
All right, Robert is the new goon. Awesome.
The best.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yep, thank you. This is awesome. This is crazy. That was a crazy day.
Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this off. But
What are you gonna do?
what took you so? I wish I knew what Varg Pit was pit-hagging people into. I wish you would have pit-hagged me into the Fangu, so I could have then jumped to Chris, who I assume is an outsider at this point. So I don't know if Chris is the goon or the klutz. If I pick Chris, then he could turn evil, and that would leave 3 of us evils alive. But if I kill Lynn and I say I got a 2, and I can get Robert to vote out Varg or Chris A, then we win. I
Okay.
think that's my play. I'm going to kill Lynn.
You're going to kill Lynn.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know how I'm going to explain me being alive tomorrow. That's why I was hoping I'd have been changed in the Fangu. I shouldn't still be alive.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we will go with that then.
Yeah.
You have killed.
Might be a mistake.
Kill Lynn, and that is it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Hi. You know, it's
Hi.
been so long since we hung out that I wanted to come back, just so I could
Do I get
inform
that
you
back?
that you are the goon.
Okay, well, that throws a bit of a wrinkle in things.
You are the good goon. So,
The good goon. Well, maybe they'll pick me and turn me evil. Who knows?
yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, that kind of ruins my grimoire because I had Chris as the goon and Lynn as the snake charmer turned big and mortis. So maybe, yeah. Okay, so we got a pit.
So
Sweet.
who knows what's going on out there? I do.
Cool.
But,
Thanks, Chris.
Yep. Thank you, and good luck. Man, oh man, this game is going around and around. What do we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. You spin me right Okay, everybody is back. Welcome back, everyone. And throughout the night, we heard some kicking and screaming and screams. As I just said, I don't know, twice. Lynn has died in the night. She's been murdered.
And Jeremy's still alive, right? Of course.
Yeah, this game's dumb.
All right. And I will open the break rooms, and I will say good luck to you.
2 last night for what it's worth.
2.
2. I don't know why I'm alive.
That's possible.
If Crece was actually the poisoner and Guami was telling the truth, that could be why you're the poison candidate for the rest of the game. Or you're lying.
No, I still think I believe that Varg is the minion with Robert's claim, and Chris A was the snake charmer who popped him.
No.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Why'd you get a 0 and I 0?
Yeah.
If he was
Because
the
I think
snake
you-
charmer,
No, because you poisoned me night 0.
but then why did Chris A lie about?
Oh, that's not one player.
Why wouldn't he
Because-
lie?
Because he snake
Snake
charmed
charmer, you
Robert
lie.
and then had
Oh,
to
so
come
he's
up with a lie.
claiming. But then if I was the poisoner, then why did Guami get that info?
Because he's Puzzle Master drunk.
Oh, he's Puzzle Master drunk. Okay, and you're saying I
I thought I
poisoned.
said that.
Okay.
think that's what it has
I have
to
a
be.
logical rebuttal to that.
Oh, I guess, I mean, no, never mind. Sorry.
Or Robert is lying and you're telling the truth. But that doesn't add up to my 2 now, so that can't add up at all.
But if Chris A, no, never mind. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that works.
But 4 as well.
There's like a 2% chance that if you were Puzzle Master drunk, Jeremy, and Matthew was the original demon and he star passed night 1, but I mean that's like I said 2%, but
Then Robert would be lying for no reason. I think the only way at this point that Robert's evil is if I'm evil with him.
Ah,
I mean, I think it's got to be Chris. I
It's not me.
had myself
Any other way.
convinced for some reason last night that it could be Lynn, and that Chris would be a goon
Oh.
picked by the poisoner and
Oh.
turned
I-
evil, and that
I
would
didn't
explain
like Lynn's
voting
vote on
patterns. But
Guami, but
I
I
think
didn't
it's
either.
got to be Chris. It could be Jeremy, but Jeremy's not acting evil, so.
can't have a goon unless it's Fangu though, right? In
Well,
which
there's
case,
there's a sentinel in the game, so
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
be the-
never mind.
Oh.
Oh,
well, I could. So
Hey,
that wouldn't make any sense either unless Lynn or unless Guami was the goon. Or Chris
No,
A is the
let's-
goon. and Guami's
wait,
the poisoner.
whoa, I didn't get Varg off the chopping block. Wasn't my votes,
I agree.
so I was not the goon, at least not an evil goon.
could Jeremy be the snake charmer?
You could,
Good.
so could you.
Yes.
And
I mean, it's the thing. If you kill me, good loses.
I still
More
think.
than likely.
I still think we should.
Yes, if you kill me, good loses.
When if Jeremy was a snake charmer, why day 1 come out as empath that could potentially be a double claim? Like he wouldn't know that empath wasn't in play if he
Right.
was
Yeah.
a snake charmer.
That doesn't make sense.
the only thing that I'm confused about, because I think Jeremy's reading is as good, but his first day info is off.
Yeah, the only world that makes logical sense to me is again Varg Poisoner, poisoned me night 1, which I'm sitting next to him makes sense. I got the 0, then he moved it, and then I got the 1, and then I can't remember
There's
when.
no
the snake charm
poisoner.
thing
It's a
happened.
pit hag. And no one ever believes me. Oh, this is annoying.
Actually,
Nominations are open.
No one
by the way.
believes me.
I
it's
mean,
a pit
Chris, I
hag.
know it's a pit hag because I was pit hagged last night, so that's
Oh,
a pretty
not
important
the
piece of
poison.
information. But
Right.
I got turned into the goon. So I was kind of hoping, well, hedging that, maybe someone would turn me evil. But The only way for you to know it was a pit hag is if you got pit hagged. What did you get pit hagged?
I got pit hacked to the cluts.
So let me. So if everybody's like basically telling that, so Robert Varg was your original minion, is what you're telling us.
Yes. So it's probably Jeremy then. But
Well, I was gonna say, well, if Lynn was the snake charmer, she picks you.
Oh
Wait,
my
no, she'd become
you become the demon, and then
yeah.
So it
You
doesn't
never do that.
work.
But here's the
had
thing,
to
right?
win.
You guys all
Never
built
answer.
these.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
You guys built
Yeah,
all
that
these
would not be
theories,
Lynn.
though. You guys built all these theories right around me being the poisoner, but now two people are saying it's Pithead. So now the
Right, so you're
information goes out the window again, right? Because now we're saying that we still have two people who are getting bad info. We had Gwami, who we think was Puzzle Master drunk, but Jeremy said he got a 0 night 1. Now, that was before any snake charmering occurred. So I'm not evil. I'm the magician. I've been telling the truth the whole
Jeremy
time.
was the snake charmer.
He was not. You're the snake charmer.
But he went to two. I don't know.
If I was the snake charmer, I wouldn't come out as empath on day one and give information. If I'm on the block and dying, because I'm dying good.
I think it'd be okay if we said
final day. Is the thing.
Well,
If we go
can
to
we go to
sleep,
sleep, do we think, or no?
well, the problem is if we go to sleep, Robert will turn evil. I will be the only good person left alive.
No, I will be the only good person left alive. Chris. No.
All right. I'm gonna need a nomination in the next minute or so here. So,
Someone's got to nominate somebody there.
or we can go to bed. I mean, that's always an option.
I'm going to nominate Jeremy.
Chris nominates Jeremy.
No.
State your
Either
case.
Jeremy or Varg. It's got to be.
Don't kill me.
Could Varg have pit-hagged himself into the demon?
I thought I was the
No,
poisoner.
because I got pit hacked last night.
Okay. I don't understand then why I got bad info.
All right. So, Chris, state your case.
Because you didn't.
You only because if I got pit hagged, Robert's been pit hagged. So between Varg and Jeremy, one of them's the pit hag, one of them's the demon. So I've picked Jeremy.
All right. And Jeremy, your defense.
Yeah, it's not me. If you kill me, we will lose. Because it's, I think it has to be Varg and Chris.
I have pertinent information.
All right. Let's hear the pertinent information because it sounds like Jeremy.
What if Robert didn't get pit hagged because he's the demon and is lying about it? What if Robert didn't get pit hagged?
And then Chris would have to be his minion.
Because, right, we're pushing for this last execution because Robert says he's the goon and then he'll turn evil.
None of
What
that
if
adds
that's a
up.
bluff?
None of it adds up because I got a 2.
Nothing adds up.
Yeah, that makes sense as well. Oh god, that's just
But nothing makes sense because we had
It's the
two
thing.
people getting
We're
poisoned
screwed either
at
way.
0.
Either way,
Actually,
we've
the
lost.
only thing that makes sense now is Jeremy being the snake charmer because I know it's a pit hag. Chris knows it's a pit hag.
Do we?
Unless, because that's the only thing that explains because there is no poisoner.
So what if Robert didn't get pit hagged? And the reason that he's lying is because his minion already died. And his minion was Gwami. Because remember, we got ping from the empath on Gwami. Gwami said he saw poisoner, but now we're trying to say that it's pit hag. So Robert being
where's
the
Lynn's
demon
info
doubled
off
down
with
on the pit hag
one?
thing, try and get us to believe that it really
Lynn would be
was
the puzzle master drunk in
Gwami
that
was supposed to have
situation.
died.
I'm gonna have to cut
I don't
this
really have a
conversation
defense.
short in a minute, or less than a minute. So
You will lose if I get voted out.
okay. And then with that, I'm gonna start the countdown. We're gonna see what happens here with everybody's.
We can always go
decisions.
to tomorrow. I'll put my hand down and it can turn me evil and I win. But
And Lynn, you have no thoughts, no suspicions. You're playing
I
code
think
names
it's
over there.
Jeremy or Chris. That's all I got.
You think it's who or who?
Jeremy or Chris.
0 is not enough.
So do we want to go to bed? Or
Yes.
Give me 10
You
seconds
want-
to think about it.
that's the only option, really. But we do have a living pit hag, so we could always create a new demon.
Or we could just go after the people we think are the demon.
3
and
seconds.
Also, I'm still the magician.
2 seconds.
Nominate
One
I
Varg?
second.
nominate Chris A.
Oh, and before that happens, Varg nominates Chris A. State your
Yeah.
case.
I don't know. Isn't that the other person people thought was the demon? We don't have to vote on it. I just want to get it out there.
All right. And then Chris A, your defense.
I'm the klutz, and I have no idea which one of the other three are good. I can't trust which one of the other three are good, so likely I'll end up doing a Jeremy.
Ugh. Chris, you read socially good to me, but this is the only way my world makes any sense.
Well, Varg and Jeremy are going to vote on this, and then we're going to have to nominate a dead body.
All right. And I will start the countdown if there's no pertinent.
I don't have to vote on it if we really want to go to
I
bed.
also don't have to
Put
vote
your
on it.
hand
I don't know
down.
what you guys are talking about. I'm going to vote on this. I just want to nominate it because nobody else is going to do it.
Oh,
But people
Lynn
said,
put up
oh
her
no,
hand.
here's the thing.
What?
Of course, not to do it.
Why would you?
Nobody's
Why
even
wouldn't
voting.
God.
One is
Come on.
not enough.
Problem is, there's 2 evil alive and a goon now turn evil. That's why.
But you're also dead, so there goes your dead vote.
True, but if no one votes, we're just to lose a game at this point anyway. No one wants to play to win, so.
Yeah.
6 seconds. 5,
Yeah, I think we should have voted him out there.
3, 2, 1, and we will go to bed. This will be the final night. It'll be the quick night as well. Nobody has died. Varg, Jeremy. Yep, and that will be an evil win as soon as we get through this. We'll see if Robert turns goon. Well, hello. Who would you like to
Okay,
pit hag?
I want to clear something up with you really quick.
Sure.
Because I don't know how this works.
Mhm.
So if I make myself the evil twin, I'm not saying I'm doing it. I just want to say if I make myself the evil twin, which is, I think, probably the best strategy in this case. If I make myself the evil twin, you give me a good twin. And then, like, let's say you pick the good twin to be Robert, who is the goon. If Robert then gets picked by the demon, turns evil, then you come back to me and show me somebody else who's good. Same thing, though, if they die, though, right? How does this work?
Oh boy. If you pick the evil twin,
Yes.
and you want to go with that, I might pick Robert as the possibility.
I don't know who you'd pick.
Okay.
You have to pick a good player. That's
Yes,
the whole thing.
I'll either pick
But
Robert
since-
or Chris. I already have one of them in mind that I would pick to make this more even or balanced,
Okay.
I guess, at the end. But if I picked Robert, just for the sake of argument,
Okay.
then he was picked by Jeremy. He would
would
turn evil, and then
not
you would
die.
need a new evil twin.
Good. I would need a
Or
good,
good twin.
Because that has to be an opposite alignment player.
Yep. So I would give you, you'd end up with Chris.
Chris, right.
Yep.
Which is good because then we just win. Because even if they execute.
But then nobody would die.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm trying to think. Is that a good strat? Well, I guess we'd have 3 evil players and the klutz. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 good votes. Is it worth it? I don't know what else to do.
It's a good call. It's gonna be your interesting decision. How interesting do you want to make this end game?
I don't know. Not very.
That's fair. You made it this far, so that's impressive.
I certainly did.
You were totally called out by the demon.
I don't know. I don't want to pit hag anything into anything. I just kind of like, I don't even know.
I mean, you
Is it
can
bad that I
always
just-
pit hag somebody into a role you already know they are, and then it won't do
Yeah, I can
anything.
pit hag someone into the pit hag and then just have nothing happen and then move on with my life.
Yep, you could.
I'm trying to think. It's just hard. That's dumb.
How saucy do you want to make it? Let's go.
I don't know. This is hard. This is like hurting my brain. Honestly, there's so many like stupid options I could pull at this point.
Yep, there's a lot of
If I
stupid
turn
ones.
myself into the poisoner, does anything important happen?
Then that's the only time you act tonight because the poison already acted, so you wouldn't
Already acted.
poison
Okay,
anybody.
cool. I wanted to confirm that was how that works.
Yep.
I'm just trying to. Is evil twin play worth it? If I turn myself into the evil twin. If I turn myself into the evil twin, then I would learn a good player. And it might be Chris A, it might be Robert. And if either of them die, if Chris A dies, which I presume he might, I'm just, fuck it. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna pit hag myself into the pit hag.
Okay.
There's too many strategies and they're all going wrong. And it's just like I just want to go today and just fucking kill somebody. I don't need this shenanigans. It's gonna end up blowing up in my face on the last day.
That's fair. I will officially say that you're turning yourself into the pit hag.
Yeah. Maybe I should have pit hagged myself into the snake charmer, but no, whatever.
I will, at the end of the game, I will say what I thought you could have done. Maybe you thought of it already, but I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm going to wait until the end. So, but,
Okay.
yeah, it's a good move. I don't mind it. I don't object to it at all. That's what I'm trying to say. So, good luck. And who do you choose?
And I wish Var would not have pit hagged Robert. I think we would have had it. I don't know. Do I choose Robert, make him evil? Or do I just choose Chris and gamble that he picks me or Varg? I think I have to pick Robert.
You're picking Robert?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then good luck to you. We'll see what
thanks.
happens. Hello. Man,
Did someone pick me?
I am totally coming to you so often. You are now the evil goon.
Oh, good. I was worried no one was going to pick me and that they were just going to turn Chris into a good demon and win and just leave me out in the cold.
Right? All right, well, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't need to know. Everybody knows what's going on. And we're gonna go right back into it and see what happens. This is insanity. And we're waiting for Lindsay. 3, 6, 7, 8. Everybody's here. Perfect. All right. And we found out throughout the night there was a scuffle, and you could hear the fists and pounding and beating, and nobody died, though. It's weird. And nobody died. We are at the final floor.
So the demon changed then. Okay.
No, Robert got picked as evil.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
the
is that
demon
how
sunk
that
and killed.
works?
I think I'm the only good player alive.
What do you mean you think you are? You know you would be if you were, because you know there's a pit hag and a demon alive and a goon that could be evil. Like,
That's what I mean. Because I think the goon got picked last night. If they made a new demon, Robert could potentially still be good.
Right. So who got pit hag day 2 then? Because you're saying that I'm evil because I'm claiming that there was a pit hag. Who got pit hagged instead of me, Jeremy, in your world?
I don't know who got pit hagged. I'm saying you and Robert are both claiming pit hag.
Right. So this is what I'm trying to work out. Right? This is why I'm trying. This is what I can't understand is if you're saying that Robert's the goon that got turned, which I'm agreeing could be then who got pit hagged instead of me? Because I have to be the pit hag in that case situation, or I'd have to be the demon. I can't be pit hagged and
The only other explanation is
no way for that to work.
if Varg is the pit hag, he pit hagged himself into the demon. Does that work?
I thought this was a poisoner game. I'm still not the minion.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is the thing.
I got a
Your
2.
information, your information of a 2 does not make sense. That's the thing.
I
Nominations
got
are
it
open, by the
last
way.
night.
Well,
So I just don't know. I just don't know why there wouldn't be 2 demons right now. Or like if Chris was good, why he wouldn't be a good demon.
well, if he was a good demon, he would come out, right?
Yeah. But there'd be 2 demons then, right? Unless because there would be a death last night.
Hmm.
Because deaths would be arbitrary or no. Or arbitrary could mean that they didn't. I don't know. I'm confused.
If a new demon's made, just could be anywhere from 0 to 10 deaths. Obviously, with the numbers left, it wouldn't be that many, but whatever.
You have to nominate, right? We can't go to bed.
Right?
That's not our rule.
Well,
It's final 4, but
yeah.
But if I'm the only good player alive, I don't want to go to bed.
well, I still think Robert's the best choice for the demon. He came out to me as the demon, and he's
I think I
this
made
whole
that
lie.
play. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna nominate Robert.
Varg nominates
Varg.
Robert. State your case.
I still think he's the demon. I think that because I was the magician, he came out to me as the demon, and he had this whole elaborate story about, oh no, I got snake charm. No, I'm the goon. Oh, nobody died.
He's evil.
He could have been staging this whole thing as a ruse, though, because again, like we said, the goon would have counted for no deaths. But if he was the demon and he had claimed to be the goon, he could also just sink a kill, make us think he had turned evil, and then just have us go to final 3.
What's Jeremy then?
I don't know. The minion, maybe. I think Gwami was the minion. I don't know.
Because Jeremy's got to be evil.
I
Until
think
what?
Varg pit hagged himself into a new demon.
Then there'd just be 2 demons running around.
No. Well, yes. But you have to kill one of them.
We can't have 2 demons in Final
didn't
4.
kill
That
one
would
of
just be
them.
stupid. Because
Yeah,
there'd
you
be no
could.
way to. Well, because we can't. Well, if we kill a
If
demon,
Varg pit hagged,
the other
yeah,
demon
have
would
him-
kill and win. So it
Exactly.
can't be 2
If there were
demons.
2 demons right now, it literally wouldn't be possible for good to win.
Yeah, there can't be.
No, that's not the case.
Fair enough.
So it doesn't make any sense. So I didn't pit hag myself into the demon because I'm not the pit hag. I'm still the magician. That's why I'm still alive, because I've already used my ability and nobody even believes
Well,
me.
did anybody else
Alright.
get pit hagged last night? I did not.
Hold on. We need to finish this up on Robert. He has been nominated, so let's hear his defense before we start talking about other possibilities. Go ahead, Robert, with your defense.
I mean, so I've said all of my stuff all along. I'm not the demon. I started as the demon. So it isn't me.
All right. If there's any pertinent information to Robert's nomination, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to start the countdown here.
I'm pertinent. I mean, we have to decide if we're voting or not as a town, like, because this is the final day, and this is why I would have preferred we like share all theories before we nominate, because we have to make a decision as a town. So, are we voting for Robert or not?
Yeah, because this will be our last chance. So what do we think? I can vote multiple times, but you and Gwami and Matthew can only vote once. So. And I think we need
I'd
all
like to
4
hear
of
from
our votes.
Matthew as well.
There's multiple worlds where it could be all four of people right now, and I am completely confused where to go. I'm completely confused.
I don't think it's Robert.
Is it possible that Varg and Robert are both evil?
It is.
No, that's
Yeah.
not anymore.
I'm not it. Where it started.
And they're playing this ruse the whole time. This would be interesting.
Well, because I don't like the quick nomination on Robert. That's a big evil thing to do, is to nominate the demon quickly before everybody has a chance to talk, so you can't then kill them.
I've been pushing on Robert since he started this whole, since he literally came out to me as being the demon. Do we even know that there is a snake charmer? That's the whole thing.
All right. Well, while we think about that, let's start this countdown on Robert.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Because
What do we think?
we should get it
We're
going.
doing this?
Who it should be.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Varg is gonna pull down, right?
No, because he's the demon.
How are you doing?
Because he has it. Like,
It is what it is. Look, Evil played well this game, whether it's Robert
Yeah.
or Jeremy
5
or Chris
is enough.
I think it's Varg.
or Varg, whatever.
And if I look,
Both voted on each other.
Not enough votes. I don't think.
there's
We're living in
1,
five,
For-
that's-
for-
2,
There's enough
3,
to tie.
4. There's enough
Who
to
won?
tie.
But
Oh.
we'd have to tie, but the person would have to vote on themselves.
Yep. And I'm going to guess that might not happen, although Chris or Jeremy or Robert, would any of you like
No.
to nominate at that point?
I don't think so.
No.
And Robert says no. Okay, and with that, Robert, I will let you decide how you want to die if you'd like.
Well, bailed out by Evil.
All right. And with that, Robert would jumped into a deep, deep hole that led him straight back to hell as the goon. And this game has ended because there's 3 left, and I'm fairly certain that overnight somebody's going to die, and it's not going to matter. So, the game has ended. Robert, who started this game as the demon, wins this game as evil. And I will tell you what happened here on this nasty blood on the clock tower. Man, that was so confusing even for me as the storyteller. I'm going to mute.
Can I?
Hold on, Matthew. I'll let you say everything you want at the end. So, I will start at the top with Gwami, the investigator, who was Puzzle Master drunk. Got 2 good people at that time, 2 good people, as the minion. He was also given a role that does not technically exist, but we'll get back to that. We went to Chris, who started as the philosopher, who turned himself into the farmer. And then from there, he turned himself into, or was turned by the pit hag into the klutz, was never killed, never picked, never died. So Matthew, our flower girl, who could have learned a lot of information, was actually somehow picked by the demon and died the first night. He wouldn't have gotten too much information because 6 people voted that day, including the demon, so it would have been a yes. But I don't know how much it would have narrowed down the first day. Maybe it would have gotten rid of the vigor, or the Vigo. What's the other one? Yeah, the Vortox. Vortox, my bad. Would have got rid of the Vortox issue. Lynn, the clockmaker, did get a 1. It was accurate information. It was Robert and Varg right off the bat. Robert was your original demon. He was bluffing as fortune teller. He didn't get to do much as a demon. He was basically, let me try to remember this right. He was basically snake charmed the first real night of the game, outside of night 0, and he didn't get to do anything. Varg was your pit hag. He made up his own bluff with magician at the beginning, which really worked out well for him. I think it brought enough doubt that it let him live just an extra little bit longer after Robert outed him, basically. But as a pit hag, he turned Chris A into the klutz, and then later on he turned Robert into the goon. The last night he just pit egged himself. I'll get back to what I think. I'll get back to that in a little bit. But he lived through that day of execution, and it was smooth sailing from now on. Jeremy was your snake charmer. He snake charmed Robert day 1 and became the Vigor Mortis. Took over the reins of that. His numbers were always off because he was always lying. He's just a big liar. Blake, the puzzle master, guessed Jeremy The first day, I think, had he made it another day, he probably would have figured out maybe Guami. I don't know if he trusted Guami enough. It depends. I guess that's up to you, Blake. You can inform us of that. But that is how that game went. Had the Flower Girl not died, I think you guys would have been a lot, maybe made it a little bit farther. It seemed really rough. Things got so confusing with the jump early on, and then the pit hagging, and things got really confused. And I'll let you all join in. I will say that Varg, that last night, you could have just pit hagged Robert, and then you would have turned him evil. And then Jeremy could have killed him or killed Chris, and then the game would have been over if you picked
Yeah, but
Chris.
I didn't know what was going to happen, and I'd rather come into Final Four with 3 evil people alive, potentially. Because here are the two things, right? If I had hit Robert first with the pit hag, and then Jeremy had also picked him, he would have been dead, but evil. But the final 3 would have been Demon, me is pretty obviously the minion at this point, and Chris, who everybody debated could have gone 50-50 for Jeremy or Chris, but that felt rough. If I had turned okay, what was the other option? I'm trying to think. If Chris had been killed, that would have been great because the other 3 evil people could have been evil and he would have had to pick an evil person and lose the game. Okay, that's fine. But for me, it was a lot safer to have potentially not pick Robert, have him die, because then I thought that final 3 would be particularly dire. So to keep out of it, I was just like, let's say there's 4 people alive, and I'm not going to pit hag anyone. And it worked out. So I'm happy with it.
No, you did a good job. I don't discredit the way you did. I just thought you might have gone a different route, which you didn't, which is
yeah. Yeah, what I was going to say was,
I enjoyed listening to your evil twin debate.
Yeah, what I was going to say was, is it Jeremy? That's what I was going to say.
Yep. Jeremy took it away from Robert. I think you guys had it most of the good team had it figured out, and they were just so much doubt because there wasn't enough information at that point with Jeremy lying from the get-go as a snake charmer or as a
For some reason, my gut was telling me Jeremy. It was telling me it, but I was doubting it.
Well, my plan was, so I picked Varg night 1, and nothing happened. So I was like, okay. So Varg, either he's the minion or he's good. So I'll bluff empath. And then I was going to pick Blake night 2, but we executed Blake. And then I believed Guami as the puzzle master drunk, and I believed that Chris was the actual other, I believed Guami's the investigator, and I thought Chris was the other minion. So I had Varg cleared from my empath information. So I was down to Lynn, Matthew, and Robert, and I was like, do I even want to pick one? It's 33%, and I was like, I'll pick Robert.
And he picked poorly. And I was actually kind of glad you killed Matthew because that should have, and I don't know if how much it helped, but maybe it helped him a bit. But I was like, okay, well, with him dying, and Blake got the info that Matthew was the demon, he knows that he picked you, and you were not the puzzle master drunk then, because the demon just died, or at least there's a good chance. Yeah. And then,
well, and luckily, Robert
gave him some information, which was good.
Yeah, Robert then told me who his, that Varg was evil. So at that point, I'm already going as empath, so I had to then switch to an empath 1. Yeah, it was really tough, and Robert, I had it figured out at the end. So I was like, well, let's just go to sleep so I can turn him evil. So we might have a chance.
Eventually I figured it out, and then I was like, and then we went to sleep. And I'm like, they're just gonna leave me good.
I was so let you die good.
I did consider sinking a kill, but I knew we would need your vote. So
I will.
Yeah, and I was really hoping that Varg wouldn't. So my plan killing Lynn was, I was like, well, if Varg doesn't pit hag anybody else, then I think I can set Chris up for just what I've been planning with the snake charmer claim. But then Robert says, well, I was pit hagged last night. I was like, oh no.
Well, until I got pit hagged, like that night, I made a world where Lynn was the snake charmer, Varg was the poisoner, because I didn't even know what Varg was.
Yeah.
And that Chris got pit hagged into Chris was the goon, and he got chosen by Varg, and he turned evil, and that was my whole world. And I'm like, oh, you've been pit hagged. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's wrong. And Lynn's dead. Well, that's wrong.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I was so happy that I happened to pick magician as like the hard bluff. This way, when Robert was like, "Oh yeah, here's the bluffs," and I'm this demon, I was like, "Great, I'm gonna
Yeah.
abuse the shit out of
A
this."
lot
you
had to
should've just
go
made a
right
deal
for
with-
evil to win this one, and it really kind of just went the right way at certain points.
Yeah.
Key points
Thank
kind
you
of went their
for
way.
listening to me.
So.
Well, I decided to be sporting about it, Varg,
sorry, were you still-
and
sorry,
give you
Varg, were
a
you still
head
talking?
start. So I'm
But
glad
you won as a
brought me
result
over
of
to
that.
evil
You
with
won
it.
as a result of that. So remember that.
Yeah.
That's the new strategy. If you get pit hagged, go to your. Or if you get snake charmered, go to your minions. Be like, "Hey, I got snake charmered.
Can you turn me
Have
evil
me again.
somehow?
Can you turn me evil again, please?
Can
I
you
wanna
bring
be
me
on your
back to the
team
dark
again."
side? Blake, what'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think if it weren't for the snake charmer thing, I think good would have won, because I think at the point where it was Robert versus, well, I guess they only did that because of the snake. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, to me it's the snake charmer bit really threw it off. I mean, I wasn't 100% sure on anybody this game because I felt like the town was just like whatever, but I don't know.
I feel so bad when I'm evil because I feel like when I'm evil, in more games than not, I end up framing Chris A. I don't know why.
I didn't
just
believe.
ends
I
up
believed
the
you,
reason
Chris.
Yeah, the reason I piled on that.
Unfortunately,
I
you were
voted in
dead,
the
so it
end
didn't
was.
really-
I know.
The reason I voted in the end was we had to go fully one way.
Yeah.
And otherwise.
Yeah.
I
It was
actually
tough.
started
Many
out
times
this
to don't
game
do that, so.
thinking that I made Guami Puzzle Master Trunk and I gave him 2 good townsfolk because I wanted him to learn quickly that he was drunk or getting missing information. I was hoping that would help him and Blake figure out the Puzzle Master situation. But as soon as that went awry, I was like, oh, now I have no idea what's going to happen in this game. Especially with Jeremy. I shouldn't have put Jeremy in there is what I should have done, was leave him out
You
of
should
that.
have done something like Lynn or.
Yeah, Lynn and Chris would have been more helpful, I guess. Because
I will
Jeremy's
say
just
the other-
lying from the beginning.
I mean, one thing that I feel like we don't have very often that definitely the clashing of realities of Robert versus Varg, of Varg saying, "Oh, well, this is what happened," and Robert saying, "No, this is like,"
That was
I
great.
feel like it's rare that people kind of go there. So I don't know, props, I guess.
Because I started with magician. If I had bluffed as anything else, people would have been like, "No." But because I could pull I was the magician and I got him, and that's how I know the bluffs.
To be
Because I
fair,
only talked to
Varg,
him today, and if he
before
was
I turned, you gave me the bluff
Yep.
of magician. I was like, that he could be a minion. So I went to Guami, who claimed investigator. I was like, did you get Varg as one of them? He's like, no. And I was
You're
like,
like-
oh.
damn, he's got me there.
And then he was very cagey, so I was pretty sure I was in his pings because he wouldn't tell me much.
That makes sense. Yeah. I was just really happy that my demon got snake charmed. I was the minion, and I didn't feel immediately like the game was going to be over for me. I was very happy that I had a follow up bluff and like could throw the blame elsewhere and be like, no, he's the demon. No, okay. And then people were like, well, maybe the demon's over there. And I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Guami had.
Let's go look over there.
Yep. Yeah,
I got pit hagged on night 1 or night 0.
yes. So I didn't get to discuss that, and I will in a minute here.
Minion. So in the final 4, you've got 3 minion pings alive with 1 original demon ping alive. It's so weird.
Well, I did say on day 1, hey, I think that both of my pings were good players, and
They were.
And
Wow,
he did get Jeremy on the block, and you almost killed him. And that would have
I don't know-
probably switched up this game a whole lot if the Sunny.
I don't know why Blake picked me as Puzzle Master drunk. It's a really
Because
bad
I was
pick.
no, I knew I was gonna die day 1. Oh yeah. I knew I was gonna die day 1, and so I didn't know anybody else's role. So I guess I'll try.
And I even
But
told you to
also-
pick me as a good
Well,
player.
but to Chris's point, it's like, so even it can both, getting it right obviously is amazing because you find the demon, but it also can help confirm, like in my mind, you were for sure not puzzle drunks if you were telling the truth based on my information.
Would
But
have been nice if
Yep.
Chris gave you Robert with that answer. That would have been fun.
it would,
Oh,
would have been the
yeah.
same.
Well,
It
that
would
would
have
have
been the
been
same
right.
thing though, because he was
Night
snake
Robert.
charmed that night, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
So
it would have
he-
been the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't give him Robert because that would have been factual information.
Sure, gotcha.
Well, that's our game of deception, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little chaotic, and things happen at the end. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.